Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. I thank everybody that tunes into the channel. Y'all already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. And we just working on some different things in life, man. Positive things and building. We all go through certain things in life, and we're supposed to learn along the way. Some people don't learn, but you're supposed to learn along the way. And I guess Quando Rondo has to serve some time in the feds. He pled guilty to distributing marijuana, right? When you in the spotlight, they want to find any reason to hold it on you. They looking for reasons. So in the spotlight, you got to understand that you don't have the power that you think you have because you got some money. You do not have that power. You have the ability to do the things you want to do, go where you want to go. And that's really about it. You don't have any power over top of the world when you got money. And this is what we think when we come from not having no money. We think that getting the money gives us a power to be over top of situations. When in all actuality, these people print this money so they can take it. When you think you got so much of it, they know a way to come strip you from all of it. It's laws created every day to be able to take things from you. The RICO, that act was put together so that if you are convicted of organized crime, they can take everything you got. Now we gotta wisen up on that, man. I'm listening to Quando right here. The brother says he feel like he's on his last strike. We all think that money is the problem solver. That's because you ain't got it. Of course you're gonna think something's a problem solver if you don't have it. All actuality, it just makes things more enhanced. Whatever behaviors you into, it enhances them. The personality enhances it. That's all money does, man.
Legal damn near everywhere.
Except for Georgia.
Except for Georgia. And I bet you by the time you finish your sentence, it probably will be legal in Georgia.
Ain't that something?
Sometimes the realists go through some real shit. I wouldn't want it no other way. I don't want to go through no fake shit. So if the real shit is going through a ring of fire and me coming out with 90-degree burns versus the fake going through ice and not coming out with nothing, let me burn up.
You've also said that God has given you so many chances and you feel like you're on your last strike right now. And since our last interview, you converted to Islam. And this question's been asked for you, to you before. You've had certain people that you've had problems with who are also Muslim. Do you feel that as a Muslim, you should make peace with these people?
Man, I'm already at peace with any and everybody that's Muslim. Inshallah, we all make it to Jannah and not the hellfire.
Yeah.
And all the Balahi, meaning Shaitan, Rajim, that the devil stay away from both or triple or all of us.
Now, the human species, we always want to turn to something when we feel like our back is against the wall, when we're in situations that we feel we can't get out of. So some people that are Christians feel that them praising wasn't working, wasn't helping them through whatever situation they got in. If they just say, I'm a Christian, I believe in God. When they turn to another religion, they searching for something. When you turn to a religion from the beginning, you are searching for something. So if you feel that you don't feel like you found it in that religion, some people jump to another religion. And Quando's Muslim now. And you got to understand that religion was put here to keep peace, to segregate us. That's why it was created. To keep a sense of peace within believing in hope. Hoping things get better. When us as people, we have the ability to understand right from wrong, what to do and what not to do to get things on track. But a lot of people continue to do things that put them in situations and think because if I make this type of belief into something, that's going to cover me through all the dirt I do. When all it's going to do is make you think that it's covering you. So when something happens to you, you address it as, oh, well, maybe it was my time. A lot of things that we look into are fake. You might think that they're real because of the presentation, how people deliver it. But in all actuality, it's not real. People look towards fake stuff every day, man. That's never going to stop. But if you can't see it, if you can't see any proof of it, it's not real. We are convinced over and over to believe in fake things. And a lot of people will tell you what they learn from these fake things to make you think that it's real. When all actuality is not. It's like we're teaching other people fake beliefs and fake things to keep certain stories going. We all know right from wrong, man. But a lot of people continue their whole life hoping things that don't exist, things that they'll never reach. They live their whole life hoping that they get there. And this story has been going on for years, man. Years and years and years. The human species has been tricked to believe in fake things, man. And as we see, right? From Diddy's situation, that a lot of the things that, that they influence us aren't as real. And we're looking at things as if they're real. But we see in this Diddy situation that all the things that they told us were not real about the Illuminati and these rituals that are getting people stuck in these situations, these contracts, the blackmail, everybody sees that it's true now. But the celebrities that know it's true are keeping quiet so that it keeps us as the people, some of us, second guessing it, thinking that maybe it's true, maybe it's not true, but from what we see, it is true. And you also have to understand that when you get to certain levels in life, you don't have the same abilities as other people. Your abilities is your abilities. You got to deal with things in your life. You can't think that you got the same privilege as those people and be able to do the same things as those people and continue to get away with it. They'll let you do things for a while. They'll let you go ahead and ball. They'll let you play. But when they want to stop your parade, it's over. It's the game, man. We all living in like a maze, man. And most of us don't understand. Most of us think things are what they are. Because this is what's told to us. It's a real game, man. And we just a part of the game. We're involved with the game. We are the pieces to the game. But sometimes we take things and think that there's something that they're not. And now we watching, right? They got Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks with a one of those R charges. And somebody suing him. Said he was taking it, man. You got to know, as a person, if you are an employer, if you have a service that you provide to people, you have to understand that the people on the other side of that transaction have to stay at that transaction. You can't do transactional business with people and then try to deal with them on a sexual level. Because the world knows that they will flip on you if the person says you did something. Maybe if you didn't do it, if they say you did something that you went too far, they're making it as you took advantage of your position to get sexual gain, to take advantage of somebody's situation. You see how that law is made up? If somebody that works for you, that rents a property from you, those are the type of people that you do not want to have any kind of encounters whatsoever. I don't care if you think it's okay. If you're just going to do it one time. Because it gives a person leverage to say that you took advantage of them in a time when they felt like they had no other choice. They make it look like that you have a sense of power if you got something someone else needs and you say, well, let's do something for it. But if a woman asks you to provide funding for that box, she's not wrong. It's not as serious. Now, they might give her a solicitation fine or something like that with some prostitution, but it's not as serious if you are the purchaser. See how these rules and these laws only fit certain situations? You got to understand that all walks of life are paying for sex. Every walk of life pays for sex. But if the world sees a way that is easy for someone to do that and they don't have control in it, it becomes a crime. Because they don't have control of the situation. That's deep. When, as in, we all know women don't want to have sex for free. Not in this day and age. Every artist, they're talking about you got to pay. So how is it a crime for what they promoting and people are just taking action on what they promoting? How is that a crime? Because they want it to be a crime because they don't have control over it. It's people that claim that something happened to them when nothing really happened to them. Just because they have the leverage. The world is governed and controlled by people. There is no top. We are mentally controlled to follow these laws that they create, and nobody's in charge of it. We're just using these things against each other, allowing laws to be made to keep us in turbulence. What laws are made to help us, to correct us? When you become an adult, right, there is no more mistakes. Mistakes is over. You're able to make a mistake as a child, but as an adult, it's called breaking the law. It's breaking the law. It's no more a mistake. Games, man. The system. Where do we get corrected at when there's a problem? They put you in jail, right? If you break the law, and expect you to get reformed from a place that you got to go into, right? That's worse than the streets. When you're incarcerated, you got to fight for your life. You got to make sure that you watch your back inside a closed-in situation. Something that you can't get away from. Something that you can't avoid. And they expect for you to reform yourself because you was incarcerated. They think that sitting a person inside a unit, a cell, with weapons all around, gangs running through the prison, drugs in the prison, all types of contraband, right? You expect somebody to go there and reform themselves. Come on, man. Be real. Jail isn't a place where you can reform yourself. It's a place that you have to adapt to your environment, which is the same thing that's going on in the world. When you out in the world, you have to adapt to your environment. If you live in the hood, you have to adapt to hood politics. Or else don't come outside. People are put in these situations because they were born into them. And a lot of people don't want to get out of the situations because they're so comfortable living in the hood. They're so comfortable with the people in the hood. When they go somewhere else, it feels uncomfortable. Seeing a different way of life is uncomfortable to some people because they're so used to being in the hood. We making these things all right over and over, man. We make it seem like the hood is so exciting, and all you're doing is sitting on somebody's porch, somebody's step, watching things go back and forth, drinking. It's people that don't even reside in the hood, but are in the hood every day because they love observing negativity. They love observing negativity, so they're in the hood every day. But I want y'all to leave a comment. Let me know how y'all feel, man. Let me know what y'all think about the situations that we are in, the situations that we gravitate to. Why is the BS what we like? Why? It's your boy DZ, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back.